shine on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning, August 3rd, here in the city of Detroit. On our way to training camp, man. We're about to go have some fun. Hopefully this time around it's not as short, right? Last camp I went to, it was short practice, no pads. Well, it's a different story today. So I'm about to really go and dig in, man, and do my own evaluation like I told you guys before. Shout out to my man Daryl for supplying me with a ticket. Shout out to my brother Tony Dombrowski for setting me up through his buddy Tyler and also getting me tickets, man, to get to these camps. I appreciate you guys so much because, listen, man, the whole debacle with the ticket situation, I already explained that to everybody, but it absolutely sucked. But you guys have been supplying me, not only you guys, everyone, my subscribers, followers, have been hitting me up, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But we're getting ready to go and partake in training camp and have a great time while we're there. This is a beautiful day out here. It's a little smoggy out here from the fires. The air quality ain't the greatest, but it's sunny. So let's go out here and have some fun, man. Hopefully, it being hazy out here, keep it a little bit cooler because yesterday wasn't my best friend. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. What's good? What's good? What's good? Got my man Daryl over here. Look who it is, everyone. Hey, what's up, man? We here with the fellas, man. It's nice and early, nice and sunny. We got the t-shirt toss going on. Tossing out the t-shirts, man. It's already starting to get live here, man. So I'm gonna be talking to some real exclusive people today. So you guys stay tuned, man. But practice is getting ready to start in about 15 minutes. Wish I could record some things, but I can't. Y'all keep yourself locked, man. We gonna have some fun today. Fans, we are back home in the air condition, and it feels so good. Oh my God. It was so hot out there today, and of course the air quality is not the best. Thank you, Canada. Man, had some moments out there where I had to drink some water and do a couple of these. A little woozy out there, but yeah, it was hot out there, man, in those stands. But I enjoyed every second of it. I know every fan out there did. It was the atmosphere was crazy today. It was a total packed house out there today. Also, with the news of the Detroit Lions selling out for the season, they are completely sold out, and that is excellent. The first time in Ford Field that has occurred. So great news to hear there. But so many things, man. Got my notebook, guys. I got 2 pages worth of notebooks, so I'm gonna just try to scour through a few things, man. First and foremost, as far as the battle goes with the offense and defense, the defense hands down won today. It was the defense's day today. They were not playing. There's so many reasons that goes into that, and we'll get into that in the second part of this video. Right now we're going to talk offense, starting with QB1, and there's a few things that I noticed right away. Jared Goff today had his ups and downs, but he's still trying to build chemistry with certain guys out there. One of those guys being J-Mo, trying to get the timing down. J-Mo had a deep route across the middle, man, and Jared Goff kind of missed him just by a little bit. But he also was throwing darts out there, guys that he got a little bit more chemistry with, like Amon-Ra St. Brown. This pass that Amon-Ra St. Brown caught was amazing. I tweeted out on Twitter if you guys are following me on there. Man, absolutely amazing catch. I'm probably sure you're going to see a highlight clip somewhere on social media. But, man, excellent pass from Jared Goff. Threaded the needle, and Amon-Ra caught the ball, which was not an easy catch whatsoever. But it was an amazing play for a touchdown. So keep that noted. But at the same time, on the flip side, Jared Goff got a little pressure on one play, and I felt like he pressed a little bit. He was pushing, he was pressing a little bit, and it caused him to throw a pick in the end zone to Anzalone. So when he could have simply just threw it away. Tried to be mobile a couple of times a day, which I did appreciate that. It looked a little faster out there. But, Jared Goff himself is still maturing as a quarterback. We got to remember how, he was drafted at number one. He was very young with the LA Rams. So he's still maturing himself as a quarterback in certain situations. But building chemistry is going to be big time for him. Excuse me. Couple of passes out the backfield to some of our running backs. Montgomery, Gibbs, even Reynolds out there. We've seen on a couple occasions, man. Just a lot of little, nuances that they have to get worked out on the offense. The offensive line today had their moments. They had their moments. Good protection, man. But man, that D line was giving them trouble, giving them trouble, man. I don't want to cut into the defense yet. I'm still trying to stick a little bit over here on this side, man. But listen, I'm telling you right now that that defensive line was giving them trouble. So, listen, tight end position, Sam Laporta, absolutely a stud out there today. Absolutely a stud out there. Even though I still feel like, we still need to address this situation because we need a little bit more depth with tight end. But, man, Laporta was out there catching some really good balls out there today. So, and doing some really good blocking out there. The blocking from him and Montgomery was impressive today. So Montgomery, when it comes to the backs, him and Mohamed Ibrahim, bro. Oh my God. If he gets that opportunity, be ready for it. Listen, preseason's gonna be fun because we're gonna get an opportunity to see these dudes play. We all know he was a dog, especially us here in the Big Ten. We know he was a dog. Oh my God, what he did to Michigan State, good Lord. But listen, man, if he stays healthy, he's going to be a very valuable piece for this team. He got some backs ahead of him right now, but wherever they can use them, use them. Use them. Because today he was back number one for me. Montgomery, did his thing out there, catching some passes out the backfield. But when it came to running between the pass today, it was Muhammad all day. It was Muhammad all day. So he got some opportunities out there, and he took them. And even caught a few kicks today. So I thought that was interesting. Him and Alexandra. I don't. Him and Alexander. I say Alexandra. I don't want Ibrahim returning kicks. I like a more linkier, stridier, faster guy when it comes to returning kicks. But if he gets an opportunity, man, just get a kid one. Listen to me, Detroit Lions. Just do it. Just do it, man. But yeah, Sam Laporta was an absolute dog today. J-Mo, man, had his moments out there today. The attention that he's going to draw from defenses is going to be big time for other receivers. You've seen it with Mims today. Mims was able to shine today because of that. It was a play where J-Mo went and he took a corner with him in the safety, and Mims was able to do a deep route across that middle and catch a really good pass, man. But there was multiple passes where Mims, being a new face to this team, he was very impressive out there today. Amon-Ra St. Brown, of course, is going to do what he does. But yeah, Mims was very impressive today. J-Mo and Thomas, man, oh my God. Those two don't like each other. They don't like each other. They had a little shoving going on after the play. It was a little playful, but they be jaw jacking. You know what I'm saying? I love that, man. Keep the competitive edge. It makes you better. It makes both sides better. Keep the competitive edge. That's what you want to do. And the coaches just let them go. They let them go, get at it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't get too out of hand. And I absolutely love that, man. That's how you create those dogs out there. So, Yeah, as far as the offensive go, that was pretty much all the notable things. Now, my notes are very defensive heavy. That should tell you a whole lot. That should tell you a whole lot. The only thing I left out on the offense is that Justin Jackson took one to the house. Caught a pass, took it straight to the house. Straight to the house. Hell of a play, man. But now we get to talk defense. Good Lord. Where do I start? I don't even need to look at these because I remember everything. The trenches. Let's start there. Defensive line. Alim McNeil. Levi Onwuzurike were playing their asses off today. They were busting things up, man. There was some sacks going on from the edges. Hutchinson had 3 sacks today. And, let me tell you this. Okay, obviously, the quarterback can't be touched. They wearing a red jersey for a reason. But I go off of, did the player get there, and did he reach out before the quarterback cocked his arm to throw? So I count those as sacks. That's the way I take my notes. Hutchinson 3 sacks today. Okwara a sack. Alim McNeil a sack. Even Brian Branch a sack today. Like, dude, they were coming up getting sacks today. The defense was so nasty today. Rodrigo sacked today. Rodrigo, excellent tackle. Him and Brian Branch, man, and stuff in the run game, helping stuff the run game. In that backfield, making plays, man. Like, these dudes were absolutely amazing today. I'm probably sure you're going to hear that all across the social media verse today. But, man, it's so much. The most improved guy coming into this season so far is Derek Barnes. Derek Barnes is not even close. Derek Barnes, I've been reading certain, stories from Tim Twentyman and, O'Hara. Man, they are not exaggerating. Derek Barnes has been an absolute dog out there. He's going to be a dog this season. I am very, very impressed with him. He was, goodness, even on special teams, man, just looking at it, man, he improved vastly in covering tight ends. Like, they would. Bruh, listen. This man was all over the place today. All over the place. Always in the right spot. Him and Brian Branch were the 2 notables that was always in the right spot. In the right spot all the time. When you talk CJ and Sutton, it's shut the door. Like, dude, these dudes, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do today on defense, Aaron Glenn was letting you have it. Well, these 2 dudes, being leaders on the field, along with Tracy Walker, man, the leadership is just it's a leadership aura on these dudes, man. These dudes, it's just like, man, they infuse the defense with something. So they get guys going. Some of the celebration dances are going to be hilarious this year. It was a lot of dancing going on the defensive end today. That should tell you everything. A whole lot. They got routines. It's hilarious. But at the same time, it's very exciting because he's bringing that part of the defense. Him, along with Sutton, Tracy coming back, along with adding a young Brian Branch, man. Listen, they're bringing an aspect that we truly needed last season. And then when you got the trenches creating the pressure and stuffing the run, and man, we're going to be straight. We're going to be good on defense, man. I cannot wait until the first game of the season, man. We're going to punch them clowns in the mouth. You hear me? We're going to punch them in the mouth, man. We're going to keep punching. We're going to keep punching and biting kneecaps and everything else. So, but yeah, man, like I said, as far as the defensive side of the ball goes, man, Pascal setting the edge out there, doing a real good job of that, man. Once again, Brian Branch with a sack. Also laying the wood out there. Hitting out there. It was so much, man, to take in. The practice was pretty long today, so it was so much to take in and try to jot down. Probably sure I even missed a few things. But, man, I don't want to be talking on here too long. But that's what a training camp practice is looking like. When they have pads on and they really going at each other, because today they were really going at each other. We did have an injury, young cornerback, Williams, man, went down with a leg injury. They carted him off. I haven't had a chance to check social media and see what that's looking like. So prayers go out to the young man. I don't want to see none of these guys get hurt, but a fairly healthy day for everyone else that was out there and available today. So, but that was training camp today. It was an absolute blast. We still got to talk about Inside the Den episode, so make sure you guys are looking for that video tomorrow. Since tomorrow is a media day, I'll drop that tomorrow, and we can dig into that and compare that to what we've been seeing at training camp. I think that'll mesh real well for you guys. So with that said, man, once again, I appreciate everyone who walked up today and kept encouraging, guys like me and Dion to keep doing what we're doing. You guys, man, when y'all watch our content and y'all give us feedback, it keeps us going. It makes us better. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. With that said, man, leave it in the comment section if you plan on partaking in any more of these training camps that's coming up, man. I will be there for the joint practice versus New York. New York. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I'll be there for that. And I also will be going to the preseason game between the two. So, we will be there in full force. We already got together and grouped together to get some tickets organized. So we'll be there too. So a lot more coverage coming for you guys, man. It's that time. We got football tonight. Oh, that feels so good to say. We got football tonight. I don't even care what type they could play flag football. Good Lord. Pause. Flag football. I wouldn't even care. I need football in my life. But we got football tonight, man. So have fun out there. Get yourself a dilly in. Let's get ready, man. Let's get ready for the season. With that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.